Hey, I'm Eric. I handle the day-to-day operations here, and today I'm going to walk you through the Tomahawk TRS900 ride-on floor scrubber. If you've never used a ride-on scrubber before, don't worry. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. Up front, the brushes scrub the floor using water and cleaning solution, and in the back, the vacuum and squeegee recover all the dirty water, leaving the floor clean, dry, and ready for foot traffic. I've run a lot of scrubbers out there, and honestly, this one's probably my favorite. It's easy to use, comfortable to drive, and gets the job done fast without any headaches. One thing I really like is the dual brush setup. The counter-rotating brushes clean from two directions at once, so it does a better job pulling dirt off floors while covering more ground, so you're finished a whole lot faster. And I'm never gonna complain about that. First thing I do is a quick lap around the machine. It only takes a minute. Make sure the recovery tank's empty, the brushes look good, and the squeegee's clean. A 60-second check now can save you a 20-minute headache later. To fill the clean water tank, unscrew the cap right here. I usually add 4 to 6 ounces of this stuff. It's low foam and neutral. You want something that's tough on dirt, but won't bubble up and damage the system. Then I fill the rest with water using a hose. Once that's done, hop in. Turn the key, lower the brush deck. That will automatically start the water flow. Then lower the rear squeegee to engage the vacuum system. You can adjust your speed here. That's really all there is to get started. Driving this thing is easy. It steers smoothly around corners and tight aisles, and one feature I really like is that it automatically slows down in turns. You stay in control, and it helps keep the water where it's supposed to be instead of splashing outside your cleaning path. Even going up or down ramps, it stays balanced and predictable. As you drive, the dual brushes apply scrubbing pressure while the vacuum picks up the dirty water right behind you. The wide squeegee leaves the floor clean and dry in one pass, so you're not waiting around for it to dry. I like to clean in straight lines and overlap each pass a couple of inches. It's a simple trick that keeps you from missing spots and leaves the floor looking consistent. If you're working in dim warehouses, parking garages, or storage areas, the built-in headlight provides plenty of visibility so you can see where you are cleaning. When you need to back up, simply shift into reverse. When you're done, raise the brush deck and squeegee. The vacuum will keep running for a few seconds. It's just clearing the last bit of water out of the hose before you back it up into your charging area. Maintenance is actually pretty simple. After every shift, take both the drain hose and the clean water hose and empty them into a floor drain. It's important to fully drain the tanks after each use so chemicals don't sit in the system too long and cause buildup or damage. If you've been cleaning areas like machine shops where there might be a lot of metal shavings or large debris, throw a strainer over the drain. You don't want that ending up in your plumbing. Next, pop open the recovery tank. Inside, there's a debris catcher that grabs all the hair, lint, and other mystery junk. Rinse that out and let the water drain out through the hose. You'll also see this little float ball. It doesn't look like much, but when the tank fills, it floats up and shuts off the vacuum before it can suck in water. It's one of those simple ideas that saves you an expensive repair. Next, pull off the squeegee and wipe down the rubber blade. I usually spray a little shine line on a rag and clean both edges. Debris can build up and stick to the rubber. And if you leave it there, you'll start seeing streaks the next time you clean. We needed a new squeegee once, and Tomahawk had it at the door the very next day. The support has been solid. Once everything's drained and wiped down, fold up the hoses and plug the scrubber into the charger before putting it away. Seriously, don't skip this part. There's nothing worse than showing up for your next shift, only realizing somebody forgot to charge the scrubber. Keeping it plugged in means it's always ready to go when you are. Let's talk chemicals for a minute. For everyday cleaning, use a low foam, neutral pH cleaner. It works great on sealed floors and won't foam up and damage the system. Now, if you're dealing with grease, oil, or automotive residue, especially in garages or loading zones, you'll want a degreaser. They are great for tire marks, forklift planes, or anywhere people are tracking in oil. One thing, never run floor stripper through the machine. It's too harsh and can damage the system. Strip the floor separately, then use the scrubber for the final rinse. Now, let's talk about pads. The blue pad is my go-to for daily scrubbing. It's tough enough to get up scuffs and light stains, but not so aggressive that it damages coatings. The red pad is great for buffing, and the white pad is best for polishing finished floors. If you're using brushes instead of pads, they'll handle daily cleaning and usually last a lot longer. Using the right pad and cleaner only takes an extra minute, and it makes a big difference in the results. And that's really all there is to it. The Tomahawk TRS900 is comfortable to drive, simple to operate, and easy to maintain. Just follow these steps, clean it up after each use, and you'll get great results every time.